Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about some NFL news, so we're getting around two here, because probably a lot of stuff to talk about, so... I want to talk about the Deshaun Watson trade back in the day. So is the hashtag brands Deshaun Watson trade the worst trade in NFL history? Considering everything they gave up, plus the nightmarish PR hit attached to Watson is possible. The hashtag brands traded first round pick in 2022, a first round pick in 2023, first round pick in 2024, a third round pick in 2023, and 2 fourths in 2022 and 2024. The hashtag Texans traded Deshaun Watson, a 6th round pick in 2024. In 10 games for the team, he has passed for less than 2,000 yards, completed less than 60% of his passes, and has an 11 TD to 8 INT ratio. His QB rating is 82.09. He's averaging less than 195 passing yards per game in this era of football. The 4-2 Browns have as many wins with career backup quarterback PJ Walker as they do with Watson. $230 million fully guaranteed, the largest in history, and that's absurd. Either Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson is probably two of the worst trades in recent memory, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I think it's one of the worst trades in history, getting up all that for less than 1,000 passing yards in 10 games with less than 60 passes completed, percentage-wise, and 11-8 TD ratio. Yeah. So, Manning cast. The guest for tonight's game is Aaron Rodgers, Klay Thompson, and Tiffany Haddish is your Manning cast for Week 7. Kind of don't know who Tiffany Haddish is. Good to see Klay Thompson there for his big game tomorrow night. So, we had some breaking news an hour ago. Per rap sheet, breaking. Hashtag Titans have traded safety Kevin Byard to the hashtag Eagles per Ian Rappaport. And I felt like the Eagles, they were going to make a move to help in the secondary at safety because they're beat up on the defensive side of the ball. And they go out and get Kevin Byard from the Tennessee Titans. I found somebody start of a fire sale now for the Tennessee Titans, possibly. But the Titans must be going in rebuild mode. They need to build through the draft. Because I feel if you're trading Kevin Byard, one of the best safeties in the league, you're going into a rebuild mode. But this is a great move. Great move for the Eagles to get some help in more help in the secondary. Yeah, we got the details on that trade. The hashtag Titans trade safety Kevin Byard. The Eagles trade safety Terrell Edmonds, a 2024 5th round pick, and a 2024 6th round pick via DM Rossini. Man, how do we let Howie Roseman get away with this? Like, what is that trade there for the Titans? Because, like, Howie Roseman robs every team. And Terrell Evans got cooked last night. So, yeah, that's a fucking steal right there from the Eagles. I swear, Howie Roseman robs, like, everybody in every trade he's get. Like, they've got now A.J. Brown, Kevin Byard, 2 former Titans. Which Titans player will they try and get next? I mean, I don't know what elite players they have left. Jeffrey Simmons is maybe, but Titans GM needs to be fired. Unbelievable. So, breaking. The hashtag Dolphins will be featured on Hard Knocks in season per at Adam Schefter. That's going to be fun. I mean, they're entertaining for sure. I feel like this is a solid idea. So, Lamar Jackson's coming off a 4 TD game, so of course Stephen A. Smith, like all those talking heads, that's a 180 on his take about him. So,
has to make sure, because we all know he's worth his money because he's box office.
And it's Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A's flipping non-stop. He literally flips his opinions really quick sometimes, man. So, Broncos safety Kareem Jackson received racist DMs after the Packers games using the N-word he shared on Instagram. There's no excuse to speaking to another person like that. Doesn't matter if they're athletes. They're people first and should be treated with basic decency and respect. It's completely unacceptable no matter what they did or how they played during the game. This isn't the first time we've seen it this season, but hopefully it will be the last. Fans need to stop doing this stuff immediately. Yes, fans feel social media gives them permission to attack and foul players, and it's just not the case. But it's just awful. It's just going too far. Like, yeah, I get you're mad at players for how they play or whatever, but don't send DMs or shit like that. It's just unnecessary. And this is the second time it's happened. I know it happened to Alexander Madison for the Vikings earlier this year. Now, Kareem Jackson.
Everybody's on his scouts.
So, update. Bears QB Justin Fields is doubtful for Week 8 versus the hashtag Chargers, per the team. Well, they were fine without him for that first game with Tyler Baggett starting, but we'll see how they look in Game 2 with Bagent, or whoever his last name starting. We'll see. So, update. The hashtag Giants are signing former Steelers and Patriots wide receiver / returner Gunnar Olszewski, per Tom Pelissero. He's signing to the practice squad. Well, he's a fumble machine, so... So, per report, per Tom Pelissero, Chiefs standout linebacker Nick Bolton will miss about 2 months with a dislocated wrist injury. It's unfortunate, but at least he has a chance to return for the playoffs, but he's a hell of an underrated player for them. That's a huge blow to that defense right there for KC. And they'll definitely miss Nick Bolton. So Seahawks safety Jamal Adams on cornerback with Devin Witherspoon talked about his rookie year compared to Devin Witherspoon's. He says, I was ass as a rookie. He definitely isn't. Jamal Adams is a good player now. 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey, who scored a TD in 15 straight games, will play tonight against the Vikings, per Adam Schefter. However, left tackle Trent Williams is out for this game via the Pat McAfee show. They could have gave him a game off, honestly, for McCaffrey. They don't need him to beat the Vikings. So an update. Browns coach Kevin Stefanski declined to say whether or not the team will place QB Deshaun Watson on injured reserve. Well, I think he's going to start next week, but maybe I'll be wrong. The NFL released a 4-hour-long video of cinematic NFL spirals for studying / relaxing. So they're released a 4-hour-long video of like cinematic spirals for studying, I guess. So that's cool. So, the updated 2023-2024 NFL Draft Order, I'll go over the top 10. The Panthers are 0-6, but that pick belongs to the Chicago Bears. The Cardinals with the second pick, the Bears with the third pick, and Broncos 4th, Giants 5th, and the Patriots 6th, all with 2-5 records. The Packers at 7, the Vikings 8, Chargers 9, and Titans 10, each with 2 and 4 records. So that's your current 2024 NFL Draft Order. And the Panthers don't get their own pick. They kind of had a pretty bad offseason with that trade. So Chiefs wide receiver Mecole Hardman recently traded from the Jets seems to take issue with Coach Robert Saleh, explaining what led to Hardman not working out in New York. And he basically talked about the emergence of Xavier Gipson, and he said, quote tweeted and said, Yeah, but the Jets ruined him, so. Yeah, but he's back in KC now, probably where he's more happy. So, trending. Brand star quarterback Denzel Ward says the pass rusher Myles Garrett should not only win Defensive Player of the Year, but also MVP. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about defense. He's been balling, though. He should be in consideration, but he ain't gonna win MVP. Defensive Player of the Year is more likely of a possibility. So, the Andy Reid Patrick Mahomes combination, how good has it been? They currently have a better winning percentage than even Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and Vince Lombardi / Bart Starr. Yeah, Hall of Fame duo. One of the greatest duos ever. So, update. Colts running back Jonathan Taylor said that he got drug tested after the Browns game. Finished the game with 120 total yards and a score. Drug tested as soon as they got back in the end zone. And the NFL really hates when people go off. They just randomly drug test them. So, per your report, the #Vikings heavily pursued QB Brock Purdy and wanted to sign him as an undrafted free agent towards the end of the 2022 draft. But then the 49ers selected him with the final pick of the 7th round via site for ESPN. He was considering the Texans, Vikings, and 49ers if he'd gone undrafted. Obviously, picking him as Mr. Irrelevant worked out for the Niners. Well, so they wanted him, but it just didn't happen. It helps him being on a team like San Francisco. So I think it's better for him to be on that team than go to the Vikings. He's coach Nick Sirianni on the brotherly shove / tush push play. Don't ban this play. If everybody could do it, everybody would do it. He says the Eagles basically play with 1st and 9 instead of 1st and 10. I mean, if you can't stop it, if teams can't stop it, that's their problem, honestly. So, I mean, just saying. Back to the story from a few days ago with the Michigan State employee that showed Adolf Hitler on the scoreboard. So apparently, the Michigan State has suspended the employee involved in allowing Adolf Hitler's image to be shown on video boards in the Michigan game. Athletic director Alan Haller said. The person who created the trivia question responded with, "It's an absolutely normal trivia question shown in an appropriate setting." So, yeah, they've basically been suspended. For how long? I don't know. So, first, Commanders' defensive tackle Jonathan Allen went off against the team and now co-owner Magic Johnson. Quote, "It's hard to win in the NFL when you only score 7 points." He basically said, "They whooped their ass plain and simple. I'm fucking tired of this shit. 7 fucking years of the same shit." Yeah, he's pissed. I mean, he has every right to be frustrated. I mean, where's the line for Magic Johnson saying it's hard to win when you only score 7 points? I mean, he didn't really go off. He's just stating the facts. Rams rookie sensation wide receiver Puka Nacua has the second most yards to start career through 7 games. Nacua has 752. Jamar Chase has 754 in 2021. Nacua against the Steelers, 8 catches, 154 receiving yards. Man, he's so good. That dude's so good. Raiders coach Josh McDaniels was asked why he started veteran Brian Hoyer over rookie Aiden O'Connell. He said, and I quote, "This isn't preseason anymore." Well, why do you kick a field goal at 4th down 18 the 4th quarter as if it doesn't matter? He coaches like it's fucking preseason. But yeah, it's really all to say with the NFL news here. From Dolph Clayman. I'll probably upload another one later. So yeah, it's all the same. Till next month. Peace.